My dear spiritual colleagues, I am Vijay Bhaskar. Om Shanti. Today, let us once again start searching for God. You all know that since ages, our great souls, great persons, great scholars in India, and religious masters gave us to accept and believe that God Almighty, the Supreme Soul, is omnipresent. Therefore, so far we kept on trying for Him all around in everything in this world except in human beings. I think and hope that you are convinced with my views explained in my previous 5 audios. Now we shall see if God can be found in human beings. If God is pervaded in mankind, then each and every individual must be his own form. So, He is residing in everyone. Devotees and philosophers also say that human body itself is the temple of God in which He dwells as a soul. Basing on this belief, many religious teachers, great sages, claimed themselves as Aham Brahmasmi, means I am God. The same has been defined in our scriptures as Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurve Namaha. It means Guru, the teacher himself, is Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwar. Rather, he himself is God. Their followers also believe them so, and out of their devotion, wash their feet and worship them like God. Okay, let us also assume them as godly forms. If that comes true, we may be able to recognize God. I would like you all to study the matter to help me in my venture to meet God. Now, if human soul itself is God, in that case, each one of us are none other than God ourselves. It means gods are so many. First of all, whenever we happen to come across any critical situation in life, we instantly look up into the sky and stretching our hands pray, O God, save me, help me, show mercy upon me, kindly stand by me to face the crisis successfully, and so on. We become so humble, helpless, hopeless, and start pleading Him. It is a point to ponder over here. When we ourselves are God, then why should we look up outside, calling Him to save? It clearly indicates that God is different than us. Soul is not the Supreme Soul. He resides far, far away, up above the sky so high. Secondly, if Soul and Supreme Soul are one and the same, then men and women, child and aged, all are gods. Then why only ladies are subjected to atrocities in society? Will God torture Himself? How can it be possible? Someone does theft, some other fight among themselves, another murders somebody, some kidnap small children, deceiving, speaking lie, etc. How can God perform such immortal acts? The devotees never get tired of singing prayers in praise of God when He Himself is God? What is the necessity of singing hymns devoted to some other God? Then how can there be mutual enmity, jealousy, dislike, and differences for each other? When soul itself is said to be God, then why there is discrepancies shown between male and female, caste and creed, language and religion, etc.? Why character and behaviors are not the same in all? As we find any item produced in a factory is just identical without any variation, but there is no similarity among the people from person to person. They are totally different. Why it is so? From all these angles, what is your opinion? Do you still believe that God is omnipresent? It is quite evident that God cannot be all-pervading. Therefore, it is wrong to say that God dwells everywhere, in everything. Soul and Supreme Soul, God, are different from each other. We shall discuss further on this subject. Till then, keep thinking over existence of God and be spirited to cooperate with me. Om Shanti. Be happy.